Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good night, ladies and gentlemen. I am, in fact, Dead Videos. Welcome to the frickin' stream. Shall we get into it? We have to go over there and get some missions. I have to remember how to fly this thing. It's been a little while. Man, it's very wiggly inside. Let me see. Yep, this is the shotgun plane. I remember now. With the jet boosters. There we go. Okay, we're up in the air. Whee! And this thing barely handles when the jets are on. Barely handles at the best of times, honestly. Alright. Let's get over there. Dwarf, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the comment on the thumbnail. I worked for all of 10 seconds on that because I had an amazing idea and it came together in my mind immediately. Like, you know, sometimes you have an idea in your mind and you can see the way it looks, the way you want it to look, and you just can't get it to replicate that properly. Well, apparently I did not have that problem today. Is that supposed to be a TARDIS? Is what's supposed to be a TARDIS? What? Is what's supposed to be a TARDIS? I'm very confused. I don't think I made a TARDIS. In the thumbnail. Do I know what my own thumbnail looks like? I don't think there's a TARDIS in the thumbnail. Well, now you done got me confused. What did I do in the thumbnail that looks like a TARDIS? Oh, the blue like brick that they moved? Like that's in the gravity gun tool thing? The gravity tool thing of the Trailmaker? Because I think that's just supposed to be a 1x2 brick. I'm pretty sure. Supposedly there's a mission available here. Besides just settlement tasks. Microchips, you got it, buddy. Dogfighter and passengers. Okay. Said there was a quest here. Just gotta start talking to people. What are you doing up here? Skeet? See my cousin Scooty? Busy for weeks now. Scooty's a little simple, and I'm worried about what might have happened to him. But do you want me to go find them? Because I can. When Sunreach was destroyed, a lot of its survivors managed to find a safe haven over in Cloudbrook. We've all lost something, but they lost everything. You can't even imagine. Doesn't look like there's anybody up there. Trailmaker Geek. Actually, some weapons are best suited for air combat than others. This bear uses a smart cannon as it's longer range than the submachine gun. Yes! Alternatively, you could be an absolute Chad and use shotguns in aerial combat. Loopy. You're never going to believe this, but the best place to find sulfur is in the sulfur depths. Just make sure to take a deep breath before heading down there. Your project is progressing well. Once Botneck are defeated, we should be able to reverse the damage. Here's sure is working a way to bring Withered Heights back. Sounds like a dream to me. If you repair this warehouse, we could give you resources. Yes, I'm aware of that, Planky. You tell me that at every city. Very confusing. Supposedly there's a quest around here somewhere. Could be below me, perhaps? I'm just going to just remove that real quick. There's some gold over there. Might as well grab that real quick. I love that it just explodes now whenever I get out of that vehicle. It didn't used to, but now it does. Oh, you're not a real person. Really? Rude. I assumed I'd be able to talk to you. How are you today, dwarf, by the way? It said there's a mission here, didn't it? What? Oh, it's an understump. There's a mission available at understump? Why on earth would I go back to understump at this point? Okay. Sure. It is somewhere around here. Is understump. There it is. Whee! Boat. That's a terrible idea. You get out of the water first, then I'll turn into a boat midair. I landed on the ground. I'm well, how am I? Headache free, I hope. I am actually headache free, although I am incredibly fucking tired right now. So I may have purchased some energy drinks and a coffee for myself. I normally get this coffee drink with 3 shots of espresso in it. And I told him to up it to 5 for me. So that was fun. Are you fucking serious? I am. Oh, I actually managed it. Sure. All right. Who's got a mission here for me? Better not just be you, because I could have sworn there was a mission here. Am I going nuts? There's Mega Drill. I guess I'm just going nuts. All right. Well, that's fantastic, because I can't get out of here with my current vehicle. Come on. There we go. It's tasty but strong. Yeah, it's a blended Oreo. It's a blended drink with Oreo and peanut butter in it. It's really good. It's probably incredibly bad for me, but you know, it's delicious. I doubt I can take off with that tiny little spit of land, but you know what? I'm gonna fucking try. Can I turn, please? Bro, what happened to this thing's ability to fucking turn? It is fucking gone. I get some distance on this side, just a little bit of distance, and then turn, and going. Hey, there we go. We can take off pretty short with that. It's almost like we have giant-ass rockets strapped to the back of our vehicle or something. Alright, we gotta go take out some dogfighters. And there's only one place in the game that dogfighters spawn. And this is a terrible vehicle for fighting dogfighters, but I'm gonna do it anyway, because why not? I really should get around to designing a better aerial craft, like one that actually handles well and doesn't pitch up constantly, and that doesn't rely on jet boosters for speed. Oh, I'm in range of the AA guns, aren't I? Yep, I very much am. Nice try, jackass. Alright, turn off the boosters. We're going in for fight. Use the boost to line ourselves up a bit better. Holy shit, I actually took one down. Like, on purpose. Come on. Pull out of the spin. Oh, if I had gotten lined up, that would have been excellent for us. Because in a head-to-head with shotguns versus machine guns, I'm pretty sure the shotguns win that fight, actually. Come on. We need to get more altitude up. We are falling out of the sky. There we go. Okay, they are behind us. It's almost like this is not a good plane for dogfighting or something. Though that works. Oh, we lost the wing. We had a repair token, though. I wish this thing was slightly more controllable, but it's really bad. It's really bad, this plane. It's almost like I took a basic plane and slapped giant jets on it to try and make it slightly faster. And I'm surprised that it's bad at dogfighting. It's crazy, isn't it? That's a few hits. I've got Trailmakers stream since the boat. What's the plane called? Bad plane. Have you made a B-52 Basser yet? No, I have not. Although, that's a good idea. I'm trying to get more power cores right now so I can make a nice plane. It's not the easiest thing to do. And then, when I made this plane, chat gave me the restriction of I can only dogfight using shotguns with this plane. So instead of, you know, guns that have range and aiming, that can aim themselves for me and adjust their aim a little bit for me. Nope, I have to use shotguns of all fucking things. Oh, come on. There we go. That's better. There we go, got another one. I'm not getting that stuff. I cannot maneuver like that with this plane. Oh, that's not good. Everyone knows flak is the best anti-air. I mean, yes, but I don't have access to that at the moment. What is this turn ratio? What is this vehicle's turn? I see we're doing this again, where the boat just refuses to actually function from one game to the next. Like, boat, do you remember how to boat? Please? Like, what happened to this thing's super sharp turning it used to have? I have no idea. Let me see if I can get enough speed to take off from the water. Probably not, but I'm gonna try. What a sad, disappointing death. Well, we can't fast travel, so we have to get back over to land so we can take off again. That's unfortunate. Note to self, I should make a plane that is capable of water landings. Water landing and takeoff, because there's a lot more water on this map than there is land on this map. Could be helpful. Could be helpful. Also, Ader and Ice Mage, welcome back to the stream. I don't think I actually said that to you guys this time. I think not. Not this time, sir. Whoop. Going that way. Come on. God, this plane's bad. Okay, I need to find 2 more dogfighters. And there they are. I'm gonna try an angle for that balloon down there. Get a repair token before I go into this fight. Oh, this is right next to their base, which means they're gonna have AA guns for this fight. I wish I had, like, any fucking rudder control. That would be excellent. I really should have a rudder on this thing. That's what I should do. Whoop. That was tactical. I was avoiding bullets. That's what I was doing, for sure. Definitely not trying to get out of a tailspin unsuccessfully. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, that was a jet. There's a man behind me. I think I've got control back. A little bit, at least. Maybe not. Going from boating to flying is this Gmod. Doing matrix dodge in the plane, starting to believe. I want to get a new NVMe drive, but with my motherboard set up, I think I have to remove my graphics card to put it in. Oh boy, that's fun. I think mine is too, set up in that way. Which is why I got all my NVMe drives before I put my graphics card in this computer. Come on. This fucking thing. This thing just loves to fucking tailspin. Now, admittedly, I'm not the best pilot either, for that matter. Miss him at the last second. It's not often I actually get multiple shots off on an enemy in this freaking thing. Also, this is like the slowest speed dogfight. What are we, in World War I? It's too expensive to do that at first, but I'm running out of space. Combination with the triple and quad wide cards. Yeah, they're freaking ridiculous these days. Oh, what the fuck was that turn? Holy shit, dude turned like a freaking... well, like a droid. Like some kind of robot. Are you telling me these botnacks aren't human? Okay, we are massively in a tailspin here. There we go. That one was intentional. There we go. No, I'm trying to pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. I am a boat now. Why is the boat so ineffective now? It just is so bad. Okay, and then I gotta do the other one. Flankers. Holy shit. No, I'm back here again? Son of a bitch. This is T-Mod, I knew it. At least they were there before... At least they were before Terrific started. Okay, where's the nearest way out of this fucking place? Angle it, like, right there? Please don't collide with that. Thank you. This plane sucks so much ass. I have no words for what just occurred. Oh, tariffs. Yeah. Yeah. We passed the, like, 5-minute mark? Yeah, we're past, like, 15. We're at 22 minutes in. Fucking tariffs. Oh, hey, a vehicle blueprint. I am not stopping for that. Whee! Think you can fire at me? Guess again, I'm too squirrely, because even I don't know where I'm going. Okay, now we gotta set down, though. We gotta pick these guys up. Where the hell are they? They up on this ridge? They're up on this ridge. Okay. We're just gonna gracefully float down like a giant lead balloon. So we need to sit down because I need to whip out the... I need to get out the other vehicle. Is there a saved version of this? There is not a saved version of this, looks like. That's good to know. What, does this thing even have a name? I don't think this thing has a name. Covered Scheisenwagen. Scheisentank. Alright, let's see. There was the blimp. Apparently, I didn't save the blimp. That's a critical mistake. Because, yeah, my blueprints, there's no blimp in here. I didn't save the blimp? Seriously? That's my blimp from, the Churpo thing. From the Airborne DLC. Anyway. Blimp. Okay, let me see if I can remember how to fly this fucking thing. Let's see, raise the landing gear. Is it left shift for forward? Left shift for forward. Fan-fucking-tastic. Alright, I have EMP and a minigun on here. And then, is it X and V for the... Yeah, it's X and V for those. Okay. Holy shit! I think I'm under attack. I have a strong feeling that I might be under attack, guys. I'm amazed my guns are still intact. Holy shit. Repair faster, please. What is with those fucking things on the ground? They are just instant death if I touch them. They're like this area's version of the lily pads. On your vehicle at high speeds. Blood, my vehicle's dead. Well, we're really Skyriming it right here. That's a slight problem. Wow. Oh, for the love of God. I'm getting real sick of this. And I can't fucking fast travel away from this place. Because I don't have the, I'm on the harder difficulty. Newegg still says the 990 Pro 2 terabyte for $150. Sparks are a really good sign on BLIMP. I agree. Sparks are definitely a good thing on a BLIMP. No idea what you're talking about. Blimps are fine. It is well known that blimps and sparks get along great. Like a house on fire. It gets along great. Oh, for the love of God. Can you guys tell that I'm tired? I don't know. You think it's noticeable that I might be quite tired? Yeah, fuck it. Let's go out that way. It looks easier. No. I saw that those jets were on. Come on. This plane sucks so much ass. You actually kidding me? I'm just gonna go ahead and call that a mulligan. Fucking hate this place. How much aluminum do I have anyway? Not nearly enough. I'm not coping right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, it's awkward. Didn't expect to see that here. Alright, all that's mined out. That was definitely worth my time, and that's definitely why I kept dying over and over again, was so that I could mine those resources. That's definitely exactly what I was doing. Entirely on purpose. Indian Pass? Oh my god. Okay, first things first. We're going up here. We're resetting our goddamn spawn point. Just gonna explode my car real quick. Hello. I am in your town. Does this count as being in your town? Okay, bye. You know what? Since I'm here, I might as well drop off the other one. Just to see if I get anything else interesting. Like killing artillery pods that I'm about to go fight. That's actually perfect. Alright. How many power cores do we have right now? We have 22 power cores. The blimp is using 22 out of 22 power cores. Tell you what. Let's scrap the boat. Yes, I already saved the blueprint for the boat. It's fine. It's right there. Let's work on the helicopter I want to make. Okay. Oh, also, something I want to check. Are the new weapons in the game? Like, were they added backwards to Pioneers? Doesn't look like it, no. No, they're not. That's a shame. What a shame. Any freaking way. We're gonna make an attack helicopter. So, first things first. Armored seat. Absolutely, get that bad boy right there. Gonna bring that near to the front. And this is going to be here strictly to kill things. This vehicle is going to exist purely to murder. I'm almost going to actually make one of these. It's more power cores than that is, though. And I don't know if I even really need a tail propeller, and I already have one of those, you know? Might as well save the ignition berries. Since I only have so many of those. Alright. Let's first start with the actual helicopter parts. Oh, hey, we have the Dragon engine unlocked now. Where did that fucking happen? Apparently we leveled up to level 23 at some point, and we got the Dragon engine and the powered tail fins. Nice. A Bass attack chopper or a Bass Hawk down? Oh, it's definitely going to be the Bass Hawk. I think Bass Hawk is probably the correct way to go with that one. If anyone has any preferred or any different ideas, let me know. Let's see. We're obviously going to need wheels. Ooh, I don't have enough iron to make more of those. We'll put skids on the sides and the wheels in the front then. I think that'll be what we do there. Just kind of laying out the idea in my head to see roughly where everything's going to be. Obviously, it's not going to be that fucking side apart. And then I want this to look like a proper helicopter, so it's going to be probably like back a couple blocks. Something like that. Let me pull up a Black Hawk helicopter. Black Hawk helicopter for sale was the first thing that popped up when I searched Black Hawk helicopter. Excuse me? What? Okay, that's a squat fat boy. All right. I think I'm thinking of Apaches then that are like the more angular one. Anyway, oh, that's a good picture right there. Okay. I'll use that picture right there. All right. So, from there. Let's go ahead and we're going to need 2 helicopter engines. It's not going to be exactly a Black Hawk because we're going to stack our helicopter blades so that we don't have to deal with the other thing. I'm trying to remember what the other thing was. I'll show you what I mean. Hang on. Rotational force. That's the word I'm thinking of. So that when I do this, I don't spin myself to death like that. Sea Stallion CH53E. Hold on. I gotta look that up real quick. Black Hawk is a transport gunboat. Yeah. Apache. Yeah, the Apache is like the angular one. I think probably more along the lines of Apache is what I'm going to be building. Sea Stallion CH53E. What does this one look like? Ah, capable of water landings, I presume. That would make sense. That would make a lot of sense to make. That would make a lot of sense. That would make a lot of sense there, dwarf. Right, I think I want to make a helicopter specifically for murder, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with the Apache, and if we make a transport helicopter, we'll use that one. Bass Hawk is just a great name, though. It really is. Bass Hawk is a fantastic name. Apache helicopter, please. Why is the first thing Apache helicopter for sale? What the fuck? I do not need to buy an Apache helicopter. Okay. Apaches don't have the extra thing. So what if we did just like not have that? We could use tiny helicopter blades, or we could just use the blades we already have. Anyway, so we need honestly the cockpit of this thing is roughly the entire size of this bloody thing. Then we need like a nice, not super thick, but we need space behind the cockpit. Let me get a side picture of this thing real quick. There we go. That's a good picture of this. Why not? Don't have a helipad at work to park in. I don't want Hellfire missiles with my Apache. Oh, we could do missiles. Let's go ahead and give us a little more space to work with. Shift that back a bit, because it's not above the fucking cockpit like that. It's very much close to it, but it's not right above it. And for flavor's sake, we can move that up, and we can add a little block right here. Are the Apache's rotors capable of moving up and down? I think they are. Anyway, let's see. Then we obviously are going to need another one of these to go here, because Apaches are flat on the bottom. And then they've got... Let's do a little bit of rounding on the front here. Let's see, rounded pieces. We could do... I don't need, like, super round. Oh, I forgot to turn off my Windows key before starting today. There we go. It doesn't really look good, does it? And that looks dumb. Ahoy! Ah, Pepsimus, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? How are you doing, Pepsimus? Oh, that's a lot bigger than I thought it was. I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was the little one. It was not the little one. It is also the bigger one. It doesn't work, though. These are made of iron, aren't they? Son of a bitch! We're not using rounded pieces, we're using angled pieces, then. No more rounded pieces. Unless there's some that I already have. I have 127 of these. I could use these. Could do like this. The Apache's not really that round, though. Like, it's definitely not round. I don't know. It's hard to build an Apache helicopter in this game. They just don't have the pieces for building a proper Apache. Unless you, like, glitch weld stuff, which I don't know how to do. That's actually not too bad. Can bring that forward. And you know what? In place of, like, that little laser on the front, we could put the, like, a tractor beam on the front. We could put a headlamp on the front. Actually, that's not a terrible idea. Or small pulse miner? Nah, that looks bad. We could just do magnet. Is that a heli? Yes, we are building an Apache. We're building an attack helicopter for murder. Alright. And then from there, let's go ahead and do a 6x2 on both sides of that. And that's where we're going to attach our wings for our rocket pods. Which, do modular wings even have, like, attachment points on the top and bottom? They do! Fantastic. Well, that's wonderful. That needs to go back a bit more. About there. Looks about right. I'll have to make some modifications here to make this thing actually work properly. But, you know, it is what it is. And then... I almost wonder if I shouldn't use wings, if I should use struts instead, because that's going to give me aerodynamics with wings that are going to throw off all kinds of shit. Because center of lift is behind your center of mass, push your tail up instead of the nose and make it hard to take off and fly straight. Yes, that is correct, because I'm not really a plane at the moment. If I get rid of these entirely, then it doesn't think I'm a plane at all. It doesn't even try and give me that information. Let's see. So if I use, what could I use instead of that? I could just use like 6x2 pieces coming out the top here. Kind of works. It's gonna be a very blocky Apache because this game does not allow you to like clip things into itself to like make things a bit smoother. And you know what we can do to make this look a little bit more like they're attached on the bottom here? We can do this. That way it looks like they're just more out there. And we can do streamlining. We can do these rounded pieces. Go. And I think I need to bring this up another one. Do a little 2x1 structure there. And a 4x1 here. Okay. I realize I'm kind of going over the cockpit there, but again, not much I can do about that, unfortunately, with the way Trailmakers works. And then we need a pretty good distance between our main rotor and our tail rotor. So let's go ahead and do... Ooh, actually, you know what we can use for this? We can use truss blocks. I don't get to use these very often. How heavy are these things? 5 kilograms, and it spans pretty good distance, and that's 3 kilograms, and it's not nearly as thick as the truss block. Or long. Yeah, that's 8. So, Eva Ward, hello! Welcome back. We're building a helicopter today. Feels like that's not long enough to me. But I feel like another truss block is too long. I mean, let me get a good side view here. Yeah, they're closer than that. Let me put in the other propeller real quick, and we'll see, like, how far it should really be based on that. It'd be, like, here-ish. It is actually, like, roughly on the same level as the other propeller. Also, that is a massive fucking tail rotor. I don't think I need one quite that big. Should I just use this? This is 4x4. Isn't this also a 4x4? No, it's a 2x2. What? Oh, but the blades are way bigger than a 4x4. If I put that here, we know this is 8 long. That's 2... It looks like it only leaves 2 blocks. Yeah, I'd say that's 4. So this is the same size as the other rotor, which means we do need the small little baby rotor. The little itty baby man, which will actually save us a whole one whole power core, so that's perfect. Should be right there, I think. Yes, that looks correct to me. It's on the same height. And then this will go at the top of the back of the tail fin. Should be like right there. Just do a little bit of a streamlining block. Say, I want like a wedge like this on here. Top of that. It's one too high, isn't it? Yeah, it is a little bit. Problem is, Trailmakers doesn't have the right shape for that either, which is really annoying. Makes me miss From the Depths. That's a bit closer to an Apache. Alright, now we gotta give it wheels, including its little tiny baby back wheel. Do we have little tiny baby back wheel? No, I don't think so. We don't have tiny wheels. The only wheels we have are landing wheels, which we don't have enough to make more of, which is really annoying. We could give it slim wheels. It's not exactly the right style, and they're a little big. But we could do that. Needs to go, yeah, right about there. And that's basically being held on by scaffolding is what that looks like. So let's go ahead and do this. You know what? Just to make this a little easier for ourselves in the future, let's bring that in so that it's aerodynamics are behind the aircraft instead of in front of them. Or on the side. Okay. We have that. Now, we are definitely going to spin with this friggin' thing. We also have wheels that are, like, here-ish on the body. Just about. And they kind of come down at an angle. Which means I'm going to need a mechanical bit here. Which I'm doing... alternatively, tube slopes. Which I don't have any iron to make. Oh, God. I really don't want to grind for any iron right now, so I'm just going to throw these on here and call that good. So, it's just so they can land and take off. It doesn't need to do a lot. It doesn't need to actually drive, so. Just finished Squid Game 3. I have not watched any of the Squid Games, I'm gonna be honest. I have no real interest in Squid Game. This is a very bad-looking attack helicopter, but whatever, it works. We have so many spare power cores. Can we even fly with this thing? Oh, of course. Hang on. Let's do A and D. A turns me that way. D turns me this. Well, it makes me just fall over at the moment. Okay. I think I need, like, an adjustable trim. Is that even strong enough to counter out my spin? I don't think it is. I don't think it's strong enough to counter out my spin. Which means I might have to just go with double helicopter blades anyway. Yeah, and that's nowhere near my center of mass anymore, so that's unfortunate. It's in front of my center of mass, so I need to move this whole thing backwards one. There we go. I mean, more or less in my center of mass. It's close. It's very close. Now, how do I do tilt control with a helicopter? That's a fucking question I don't have an answer to. How do I do tilt control with a helicopter? I'm not sure. Because I don't have gyros. Guess it just has to be, like, really, really well balanced? I'm not sure. No, it needs to be heavier. What needs to be heavier? What are you responding to, Eva? Because I have no idea what you're responding to, is the problem. I've posed so many questions to myself that I don't know what you're responding to. It's very hard on War Thunder. So what? What's hard on War Thunder? The heli. The whole helicopter needs to be heavier. That's what you're telling me. I don't think I disagree with that. We're only 166 kilograms. So also we need the small stabilizers in the back. Which we could probably do with flap wings, could we not? They're a little too big. I almost was able to fly there for a second, and I crashed into a tree. Look at the helicopter. I have an image of an Apache pulled up, my dude. I'm not stupid. But, I also am bad at this fucking game, because this game and I's physics do not get along well. The only thing I can do easily in this fucking game is fucking cars. That's it. I could take the easy way out and just build like 2 gimbal jets and put those in the wings and say done. It works just fine with gimbal jets because they always point up, which is not a terrible idea, honestly. Just having a gimbal jet, but I feel like that's a cop out, you know, rather than learning how a helicopter works. There isn't by chance a blueprint helicopter. It's like a template helicopter. No, not that I have at least. Didn't think so. Let me think here. Okay, what do I need right now? Is the RAH-66 Comanche as an image? I will look that up, but we'll see. RAH-66 Comanche. Comanche. I mean, yeah, that's more or less what I'm going off of, as is. The best helo to never fly for the U.S. Army. Okay. I mean, that doesn't really help me, I'm gonna be honest, any more than just looking at an Apache does. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, an Apache looks pretty much identical. Not exactly identical, but pretty much the same. Okay. What is with this fucking camera angle? There we go. Center of thrust. Center of thrust is above your center of mass. That's not my center of thrust, but okay, sure. If I bring that down, though, would that help? That probably would help. If I bring that down. The problem is I don't have anything else to function as like a tail fin. That's not tall enough. That doesn't have attachment points at the top end. It's too small. Bringing me back to this fucking thing again. Really? What is in the way? Oh, the fucking... That's in the way. Bringing that in line with my center of mass is impossible. These are actually in line with the other wings on the Apache. Maybe I should put actual wings up here. I mean, those ones will fit. Like, these ones will fit in that spot. More or less. I just have to make them slightly longer. By doing this. This is maybe a little cheating. I'm gonna be honest. Here we go. Let's get this back here. I honestly don't think this is gonna fly better, but it might fly differently, which would give me an idea what the fuck I'm doing wrong back here. God. How can I connect those to each other? To this vehicle. I know! An angled tube! Oh wait, I can't! Because I don't have any fucking iron. Use the RAH-66 Comanche as an image, please. I think my center of mass moved. Yep, it's now slightly more back. Which means I don't think I can actually line up my center of mass anymore. I mean, it's a little better. It's certainly not great, but it's a little better. No, I need something to, like, pitch forward and backwards. That's what I need. If I'm going to have it like that, I need something to help me pitch forward and backwards. Which is a slight problem. There it is. Alright, I'll just slap these on there, and that'll make it look correct, and then it'll work, right? If it looks good. If it looks good, it just automatically works, right? That's how that works? That's not how that works. Can you not see the link? No, Eva, no one can post links on YouTube except for the streamer. And moderators. You can't post links into YouTube live chat. That's not allowed. YouTube just doesn't allow that. You can see it, but if you refresh the image, it goes away. Like if you refresh the page, that link you sent will not actually be in chat. It gets deleted automatically by YouTube. There's nothing I can do to stop that. Even if I wanted to, which I do not. I do not need people posting links in my stream chat. If you spell it out, then yes, I can see it. Or if you give me a keyword to Google search, I can. Anyway. That is dumb. No, that's very good, Eva. It might be annoying in this one specific case, but overall, it's a very good thing you cannot post links on YouTube chat. This would be a hellhole. This hellhole would be even worse if you were able to do that. If people were able to just post YouTube links in YouTube chat. Because you used to be able to, and it was fucking awful. Best helicopters in Trailmakers gaming shorts. I'm not going to watch a YouTube video while I'm doing this. Unless I'm really desperate, I will not watch a YouTube video while I'm streaming. Center of lift. Shows the average position of lift from wings. Hint, airplanes with center of lift close. It's not an airplane. It's a helicopter. What does it say? Lift from wings is behind your center of mass. Push your tail up instead of nose. Make it hard to fly off, take off, and fly straight. Lift from wings is behind your center of mass. Yes, that's because of these wings back here. I got rid of these. And replaced them with, like, tail fin stabilizers. Just like these. Which are really small. Definitely moved my, center of lift. That's actually a little better. I was almost able to control that. Not being able to slow repair from inside the cockpit is really annoying when you're trying to build something. Only coding streams make him that desperate. That's true. Only coding streams make me that desperate that I go and watch other people's YouTube videos in the middle of the stream. Or how to make a good spiral staircase in Minecraft. That also fucked me up. But I think that's probably because I was just in that kind of a mood that day where I was like, ah, fuck it. I'll just watch a new video on it. Clearly, I need jets right here, right? Clearly. I mean, the Apache does have these right here. They're not jets. They're obviously not jets. I actually don't know what they are on the Apache, but I'm pretty sure they're not fucking jets. But it does look like jets. Let me see here. What else do I need here? Vertical drag. Vertical drag is close to your center of mass. This makes your vehicle slightly unstable in the air. Try adding elevator fins to the rear of your vehicle and move your center of mass forward. What's this one? Center of vertical drag. Oh, right there. Okay. Yeah. That's fair. I had bigger tail fins. Like these guys. Because, like, this says this is smaller, simple ones, but... What if I had, like, these fellas on the back here? It certainly did move it back. I pitched forward so badly. That's because you're not a member, Eva. If you had gift memberships turned on, you would be a member. I don't know why you don't have gift memberships turned on, or I don't know why sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it does work for people to turn them on, and sometimes it doesn't work. I don't understand it, honestly. Center of lift. Lift from your wings behind your center of mass. Push your tail up. Okay, yeah, which is causing me to, like, flip. I'm sure I can figure this out. I'm sure I'm not so dumb that I can't figure this out. I could do a helicopter engine like this. Like this. And slap that, like, somewhere here in the nose. We can do... What was this? Would be forward and backwards. What the fuck? Okay. Sure, because it's touching that. Okay. Oh, no, it's still touching that. It would have to be out like this. It would have to have, like, a... this kind of a thing going on. Which, fair, kind of looks accurate to what it's actually on the Apache. I feel like I don't know enough about this game to do an Apache or a helicopter, period. Also, let me get the fuck out of this, like, crap hole for piloting. I am in a settlement. You should replenish my tokens automatically, game. Whatever. I feel like it was better before I did that. Could add it on the side, though. That's an idea. Or alternatively... Since I don't need that for turning necessarily, I could do this. Well, I can do backflips now. Is that backwards right now? I think that's backwards from where I want it. How I want it, I should say. It certainly doesn't fly well or very controllable, but it does fly. It is objectively flying. A lot better than it was. I need something to turn left and right. Like, banking works, kind of. Bro, there are 12 people right now watching me suffer and trying to build a helicopter. Oh, man. I should not have a license to fly any planes. I do have wings. What would this have to be? I could use... This is already doing pitch. I would need this to be... To help me turn in place? I don't think it can help me with that. I could add a third helicopter engine up here without blades and have that spin me left and right. That's a terrible idea. But it is an idea. How much do I need for another one of these bad boys? Nope, that's not the right one. Aluminum and ignition berries. I can do that. That can be... Which way is which? I don't like that you can't see which way is which. That's capable of turning me while I'm still on the ground, so that's pretty good. This is a lot of controls to try and figure out at the same time. It is objectively working, though. Until I do that. Use gyros if possible. That is not possible. We do not have gyros. But also, Pugo, welcome to the stream. If we had gyros, I would just use those. We do not have gyros unlocked. Gyros make everything easy. This is, I think this is doable. Like, this is doably bad, you know? Fuck you, game. I was flying that. Apparently I got too close to that building, and it was like, nope. You're done now. Alright. I think that's acceptable. Now, to kit this thing out for fucking battle. Actually, you know what would go way better than a tractor beam right there if this is a fighting vehicle? A fucking energy shield. Come at me, bitches. That's gonna change my center of mass because that's so fucking heavy compared to a fucking tractor beam. Because a tractor beam, what, weighs 7.5, and that thing weighs 15. It weighs double. Well, the center of mass is also gonna move massively once I move my other things. Do I want a full-size EMP? I think the answer is yes. Do I want rocket launchers? I also think the answer is yes. Works best against static targets. That's fair. How many of these can I craft? 4. Let's go with 2, because that's 8 power cores. Can I craft an extra minigun? The answer is yes, I can. I don't have the DLC. I don't know why it's letting me select the DLC when I don't have it. That's what I thought. Okay. I was like, I don't have the DLC. Why can't I select the DLC? That's kind of annoying. Let's go ahead and rotate that. Let's go ahead and add another one of these onto here for yonder missiles. Or sorry, rockets. Power equivalent reach. Oh, shit. The wheels look wrong. That's because I don't have the right wheels for the Apache. I don't have enough rubber or iron to make more wheels. I am 1 fucking power core off of being able to add the second rocket launcher. Son of a bitch! Okay, here's the plan then. It's not gonna look good. It's not gonna look good or sexy, but here's what we do. We add an aiming servo. We add it like this. We add a block like this. Actually, we have to use a streamline block so it doesn't attach to anything. We have to use a streamline block here. Okay, the streamline block does have the correct attachment points. That's what we want. It goes right there. And then we add combat. Tank cannon. What else? Is that it? I think that's it. Then we take this whole attachment, we flip it like this, and we attach it there. Then we make a copy of it. We flip it this way. We take it, we put it over here. It's not as nice as a missile, but in theory, it will get the job done. And that actually leaves us enough for a couple extra energy shields if we really want to. Do we want more energy shields? I'm actually not against having another energy shield on this thing somewhere. The problem is, where would I put one? I mean, it's mainly going to be a ground attack helicopter, so I don't think I need one. Right click, left click for the miniguns? Yes, perfect. Okay. Yeah, the aiming service can only aim up and down. That's fine. Oh, I should definitely limit them their ability to aim up. Because I don't need them clipping my guns into the fucking wings. Make the long stick looking landing gear. Long stick looking landing gear. Not sure what you're talking about. Off the top of my head. I will take a gander in a minute. 30 degrees for this? Looks like about right. Yeah, 30 degrees. That's about right. Okay. And then I did 140. Maybe we just do 130 for the right angle. That's fine. Right. And go over here. And it should be reversed on this one. So 130 and 30 for the right hand angle. There we go. Long stick looking landing gear. This? Because I don't have enough material for that. Or unless you mean skis? Okay. Let's see if we can still take off with this thing, shall we? Shit, is this actually gonna work? Most sculptors they have landing gear looks like a long stick IRL. Oh, yes. I get you. I thought you meant in-game. I was like, I don't think that's an option in-game. Why am I, like, tilting so badly to the side there? What the fuck is happening? This was not happening in any of my small-scale testing. Why am I spinning out of control massively? There's not wind on this map. I'm not sure what's happening to me right now. Like, why can I not seem to navigate in a roughly straight line? I'm just falling over the place right now. If I was able to go in a roughly straight line, I think I'd be able to achieve decent speed with this thing. Mayday, mayday. Mayday, mayday. Who gave Dead a pilot's license? Oh, that thing can already see me. Come on. Come on. Get out of that. Apparently with just a little bit of spin, I just can't, a little bit of damage, I just cannot, like, actually fly this thing. Come on. Why am I not capable of, like, coming back from that? I have to go all the way around just to come back from a tiny angle. I mean, I'll give it this. It's fucking durable compared to my fucking blimp. I see chat's moving, but I don't have the ability to check it at the moment. I want to try and beat this thing with my vehicle in its current shape, and if I can't win in a straight-up fight at least once. Holy shit, I did it. Go ahead and repair. Okay, you mean the frogs don't give licenses? No, apparently not. I need to get you some missiles on this thing. He has no more power cores. Yeah, Ader, you must have been alt-tabbed for the moment, because I tried putting missiles on it. I don't have any. I don't have enough power cores to do missiles. I'm one short of doing missiles. So I did tank cannons instead. Which, as you can see, is clearly going very well for me right now. Wait, fucking tilt forward, please? Thank you. You know, I know if I added mass to that thing, it would spin me a bit better. Alternatively, I could just dial up its speed. I don't know. Now I'm fully capable of, like, maneuvering. It's just that the moment I need to in combat, I lose the ability to maneuver for some reason. Their biggest VTuber happened to be returning at the same time. Oh, really? That's kind of cool. Alright. On the other side of this is a shitload of AA guns, which means I absolutely need to get a repair kit. Or at least set down for repairs before I go over there. I think the cans are making you fly bad. Solution, just add more engines. I can't add more engines either. Used to be Gura is back as an indie. Really? Oh shit. That's amazing. That explains some things then. I want to point out we crashed in the exact same fucking spot. I say, to make this stronger, I can also just do this. There we go. That's a bit more responsive now, it feels like to me. I'm not here to pick up passengers yet. I'm going to take out the AA guns and then come in with the blimp. This is not where I should be right now. I think I've lost controls, unfortunately. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to lay y'all down with a machine gun while I have the chance to. Go, 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 go. Take off, take off, take off. All of the AA guns are stunned right now because of the fucking mortar fired off his big EMP. Come on. Okay, this is a really bad time for my nose to itch. This thing is really good for loop-de-loops. Like it was made for it. Thanks, guys. I appreciate the support. Whee! Okay, I've completely lost control now. I want him to fire off his EMP again, because then it will stun all of the people. There he is, he's doing it. It'll stun all the giant fucking AA guns of doom that keep killing me. Come on. Why are you flying like that now? What, we never once flew like that in testing, and now we're flying sideways. What the fuck? I understand we're being shot at, but come on. I'll try adding mass to the center. I don't know what that would do, Ader. Fuck you, Ava. No, that's gross. What the fuck? Ugh. If I'm gonna use this thing as transport, I really should take the fucking shotguns off this thing. I'm just using this as transport to get over to the combat zone faster. Make it balance on its center of mass instead of its nose. It's already balanced on its center of mass. It's just that its center of mass is already in the center of the vehicle. The center of mass is not anywhere near the nose of this thing. I mean, it is, but it's not. All I achieved there was killing my own guns. So its center of mass is already here, in roughly the center. Although, it looks like it moved forward again when I did move my guns. That might help a lot, actually. I was quickly demolished. I very much was quickly demolished. Why am I, like, orbiting myself? What the fuck is happening here? Apparently, that flies much worse, because I didn't even get off the fucking tree. It's the wheels. Could be. I mean, the wheels certainly aren't helpful, I can tell you that much. They're not exactly aerodynamic. But I highly doubt the wheels made that much of a change when I didn't change the wheels. Now, see, this feels a lot better now, all of a sudden, except now it's doing this. What, try what? Removing the wheels? You gotta tell me what to try, not just say try it. I don't know what you're thinking, Eva. I don't live in your brain. Also, what is the aerodynamics on this thing? I'm sure they're not good. No, they're not. Really? The shield's not aerodynamic? That's actually really surprising to me. I feel like it should be. Try removing the wheels. Sure. Definitely still wants to bank upwards. No, it still feels like it's trying to orbit something. Like it's as if it was trying to orbit itself. Could be the tank cannons, because of the gun turrets. What if I tell them to hold their position? Just off by default, hold position. Off by default, hold position. That way they're not moving at all. I think I need to make that tail rotor even faster. thing that made the whole heli come apart. What? There isn't a thing that did that. I genuinely don't know what you're talking about with that. I'll just make that literally as fast as possible. You know what? Fuck it, this guy too. I mean, it's much faster to respond now. The front. What are you talking about? Oh, you mean the shield? I removed that ages ago. The idea was to have, there was something else in the shield. I don't remember what it was. It was in between the shield and the tractor beam. There was another idea there. Oh, the rotor. Having a rotor there. I replaced that ages ago, dude. It's like... Let me see, get the cursor out so you guys can see. So it's like I have control this way, right? With this rotor. I have control this way with this rotor. But I don't have control, like, this way. And that's where, like, I keep messing up is this direction here. Like... I don't know. Something about this just feels off. You're fine, Eva. But, you know, if you had looked at the fucking front of the helicopter, you would have seen that it's gone already. That I already changed that. And that we haven't fallen apart like that in a while. Anyway, I feel like this could be better. I really feel like this could be better, and I don't know how to make it better, is the problem. No, we just, like, orbit sideways. I don't know, like... It's as if we're, like, pitching into something. Like, something is causing us to pitch really badly. I just had a thought. That might be unhelpful right now. Nope, that's not really helpful at all. This is definitely not the problem. Whatever it is, it's inducing that, like, spin is not helpful. Why not do quests for more power cores? Because the only thing that's stopping me from getting more power cores, that I need more power cores right now, is the missiles. And I'm trying to do this so I can do the quests. I do not have the vehicles capable of doing the quests at the moment for more power cores. That's why I'm building this thing. I understand you just got here, so you didn't know that, but it's a little annoying having to explain things multiple times. Can you make the whole helicopter glass? I want to see. No, I'm not going to bother with that right now. I want to make this thing actually fly first. Whee! Look, it take off just spinning. I feel like I have made this vehicle infinitely worse. This needs to go back down to, like, let's do 6 on that. Let's take that back down to, like, 7. Let's do 8. Why do I want to, like... Is my center of mass not actually in my center? It feels pretty fucking close to my center. Like, what's not aligned here? This, technically, is not aligned? Like, is that tiny amount enough to make me, like, fall asunder, essentially? This right here is not aligned with my center of mass. That's gonna do something awful, watch. Oh, actually, it's kind of working. I don't know how that's working like that, but apparently it is. That doesn't make a damn lick of sense right there. Why is that on spacebar now again? You're not on spacebar. Why were you going when I was clicking spacebar? That's really annoying. Like, is that... That's genuinely the thing that's making me tilt so much, is having that on there. but I kind of need it. Having a second one would fix that problem. Okay, game. Sure. I exploded. I don't believe you. I know bad aerodynamics are bad, but I just am not stable at all when it comes to that like dimension. Really wish you would spawn closer to your jet in these, or your vehicle in these places. Okay. Let's see, I'm not vertical at all in my side to side. Like, that's the problem, is my side to side, my horizontal drag is nowhere near stable. He was a fairy. Flies across the map. Like, how do I fix that? What, take this and move it further back? That means make a quadcopter and then come back to the Apache build later. Yes, it would be easier, but it wouldn't be nearly as cool. Because quadcopters are drones, whereas helicopters are cool. Did that fucking just, like, make this infinitely better? Kinda did, honestly. Feels better. It's not quite as drifty as it was. It's still not fast. By no means is this thing fast. Make Chinook with tank guns. Nope. Just making an Apache. I'm saving the Chinook for passengers. Although a Chinook with a tank gun does sound like a fun build, I'm gonna be honest. Alright, this is better. This is better. I'm gonna set down on that area up there. It's still like a little wiggly from side to side, which I'm not a fan of. I'm not sure how to fix that. But I am gonna sit down. And I'm gonna turn the tank guns back on. Good enough. I am not a helicopter pilot. By any stretch of the imagination. Turn these back on. And away we go to my destination. A Chinook with tank gun sounds like a cool idea for later, though. Like, as a separate build. I completely forgot that there's a ceiling above me, and I just whacked into it. That was not even intentional. I just whacked into the fucking ceiling. I should have gotten out of my vehicle. It took away my fucking repair token and didn't let me repair. What a dick move. Because it said not enough space to repair. This game is against me. This game just does not want me to succeed. Oh my god, yes, I know. They really need to fucking fix that. It is so fucking persnickety about letting you recall the build. To change builds when you're on flat ground. It is so fucking picky. I really should take the guns off this thing. Since it is fucking the aerodynamics of this thing something fierce. And the center of mass is also absolutely fucked with those guns on there. The center of mass on this thing was fucking long before that, actually. No, that's not made from here. Although it is an interesting idea. Try and hit them with fucking tank guns from the middle of space, practically. I can't even see the explosions render. I'm so high up. Oh, it's all the way over there. Okay, that's why. That's certainly unhelpful. What about, like, there? Pull up. Go, 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 go. Miniguns, please aim at the thing in front of me, please. Oh wait, how'd you avoid your own EMP? I'm just being bombarded by the guy who did not get killed by the EMP. Hi. You gonna let me repair? While facing you? That's probably a bad idea. That worked out better. Ish. Go and switch to a ground car for collecting the treasure. Also, no repair tokens for any of you guys? Dick, move. A whole bunch of resources down here, too. Look. The Scheissenwagen. It has become silent. That was weird. There we go. I don't have a helicopter capable of harvesting this, so... Well, I guess I could fly out. I could take out the blimp to harvest this, I guess. But also, I mean, I could just drive up here and harvest it. Propelling nozzles and laser crystals. Look at this plane. Kyushu J7 Shinden. I will look at that in a moment. Can I get down from here? Even trying to get down, I can't. Okay, now that all of them are dead, go ahead and grab this real quick. And I'll use the helicopter for getting up there, and then we'll switch to the blimp for passengers. It's a real plane. I presume it is. Boy, I am just a great pilot, aren't I, guys? What's up, frogs? One moment while I repair. It's a real plane, trust me. I no longer trust you. Everybody in. Going up. X that goes up or V that goes up? It's X that goes up. Or is it both? It appears to be both. I'm not sure why both of those go up, but okay. Maybe try to make the Cheyenne, I think it's called, because it would be a lot faster. It's possible. I'll look at both those planes after we drop off these damn frogs. So what I want to do is use a helicopter for attacking and a plane for transport. Eventually, I want to make a fucking cargo plane. The problem is I just don't have enough, like, propulsion to make a cargo plane. You know what I could do? I could do the helicopter engines and use those, actually. Ooh. Now, that's an idea. Does this thing have a harvester? It does have a harvester. That's what I thought. I completely forgot this thing has a harvester. And a minigun. And an EMP. The most evil thing in this game is frogs. Nope, the frogs are excellent. Don't worry about them. They're completely not evil. At least I can make a blimp. I actually make a blimp better than I can make fucking anything else in this fucking game except for cars. We need some altitude. What do you think they are? Uh-huh. Sure they do. And down. Everybody out? I'm sorry, is this not your destination? Frogs? Hello? This is your destination, frogs. What are you doing, frogs? Why you no get out of my goddamn blimp? The fuck is happening? Why aren't they getting out of my goddamn blimp? Up. Okay. Apparently they drop points in the air? What? How does that make any sense? This nation's destroying the world. No, it's not. That's the botnet you're thinking of. I don't know why y'all are so convinced that the frogs are evil. Oh, I thought it said 0 out of 8. I was like, excuse me? Yay, more passengers. Dogfighter and more white artillery pods. I guess I'll take the passenger rescue as well at the same time. Fuck it, let's make that cargo plane that I wanted to make. I'm gonna look at your guys' options real quick to see what you guys want. To see what you, like, what things you recommended to me real quick. I'm gonna take a look at those real quick. Let's see, the Kyushu J7W Shinden. Oh, I know this fucking thing. No, I'm not making that. I don't know who you think I am, Scrapman. The other one was the Cheyenne. Is this a helicopter or... Because what I'm getting is a submarine. Helicopter? Is it a helicopter? Lockheed AH-56 Cheyenne. No, just to look at. Oh, okay, fair enough. But I'm not making that plane. I'm not making that plane. Lockheed AH-56 Cheyenne. That is an interesting looking plane, the Cheyenne. Fascinating. Alright. I am making a cargo plane. Let's go ahead and start with our seats. We're gonna go with just a normal cockpit for this, because I already have one. And then we're gonna... Well, actually, hang on. That's 3 tall, right? This is 4? Yeah. We're just gonna go with this, because it's the same size. It's not the same mass, but it's the same size, which means I can do this. That's 10 seats. If I ever get 2 of these rescue froggets in a row, I'm gonna need... You know what? I'm gonna have one co-pilot up here at the front with me. Like, I'd like to use, like, this cockpit. Ooh, I could actually make this cockpit. Yeah, let's actually make this cockpit. Big ol' motherfucker. The problem is I'm still short 1 passenger. That's the problem. Use the Robin R-22. It's the best helicopter. Robinson R-22. I'm looking at cargo planes now, guys. Robinson R-22. I'm saying R-66, R-22. Oh my god, no. I'm not making that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. That helicopter looks very familiar to me. It is probably used for a lot of things, but I'm not making that. We're gonna make this go forward a bit. The fact that this is exactly not symmetrical, I mean, I guess the easy way to do this is make 2 rows behind the cockpit, so like this, and do this. There we go. Now we have 16. Big-ass cargo plane, C-130. Thank you, Dwarf, for a real suggestion. C-130. Oh yeah, that's pretty much what I had in my mind was a C-130. It's pretty much what I had in my mind, at least, was a C-130. All right, I actually could do that, but that's not really what I'm going for. All right, let's bring this back. I can't really match the like exact design of this, unfortunately. Now hold on, what if I did this? And moved these somewhere else. What if I did this? Actually, hold on. This might actually work perfectly. No one ever said I had to stack the froggets, you know, normally. Use the Hughes XH-17 flying crane. Isn't that a helicopter? Or look at it. Hughes X-17. XH-17. Yes, I'm familiar with this one. That is the boxiest fucking thing. Alright. So, from there, let's go ahead and do... Oh, the problem is that those are going to be in the way, yeah. I still need to do this forward by 1. So I can do streamlining out. Can't really, like, streamline that more, can I, is the problem. Like, I do rounded corner, right? It's not like I can just attach this to the back of this thing and it'll look good. Because it would need to be like this. And that doesn't really work. That kind of does, actually. It's not attached, but it does work. I need more iron. Well, we'll have to go farm iron, I think. Make a flying pancake for the Froggos. A flying pancake. I am familiar with the flying pancake. Actually, believe it or not. It's an interesting idea. I don't think I'll be doing that, but it is an idea. Okay, let me delete that again. Let me put that back up there. This is the 3x2x2. That would work like that. I would just need to do something like this. Obviously not this block in particular, but something like that to merge them together. With this block, it probably have to be... Actually, how does a just a straight up, like, 4x2 look right there? Not the worst. I'd have to add, like, a streamlining onto this thing. Like, this is what, 3 long? Is a 3 long wedge look okay there? On top of that? Actually, yes, that's pretty good. Okay. Then I can do that to, like, expand out the sides like I've done in the past with other things. With weapons that are powerful and can destroy the Earth. There's no weapons! This thing is gonna be for speed. This is a cargo plane. It is made for speed and nothing else. The problem is I need more of these. I need way more of those pieces. Let me delete that. And delete this. And replace that with like a 2x2 just in the middle here to hold that together. And I'm just going to briefly take that away and rotate this to the top instead. Does that still look okay up there? Do not do that, please. Yes. Okay, so I need 4 of those fucking things to make this bigger. Okay. That's fine by me. Then the idea is I'm going to build some big-ass wings. What are the wings made out of? Because I'm going to need more of them. I'm going to need a lot of these modular wings. Straight aluminum, and it's a fuckload of aluminum each. Oh, God. Okay. I mean, they're sizable, but they're not sizable enough, you know? I'm going to need a ton of these things. You can stop suggesting helicopters, because I'm not gonna build a helicopter again. I've got my helicopter, I'm done with it. Yeah, I'm gonna need probably like all 8 wings just to make one side look good. With this, yeah, that's roughly what I'm gonna need for this. The size of this fucking thing. So that's gonna be a lot. Okay. So I need more aluminum and I need more iron, because how many of these can I make right now? 5. Okay. Yes, I know I'm trying to leave the area. That's fine. Let me go ahead and just save this temporarily. Unable to save structure. Oh, because it contains more than one structure. So picky, game. Picky, picky, picky. There you go. Are you happy now, game? No, you're not. Because of course you're not. You always want to complain about something. Yeah, I need to figure out how to merge these fucking things together. And it is genuinely actually a problem. No, it's not. Just do it from the front. For the moment. Done. Save. Work in progress. Vast 130. B130. Alright. Get rid of that. And replace that with one of my... Can I make any of my earlier... Oh my god, I can actually make my bomber? No fucking way. No. Power cores need 20. I was gonna say, why isn't there an exclamation mark on this one? It says I can't make that one. I was like, are you serious? There's no way. Like, there's no way I can make my fucking bomber. 6 thrusters. Jesus. 2 tail fins. Do I have enough for 2 tail fins? Yes. It's gonna have to harvest more aluminum. This thing's fucking fast, and I like this vehicle. If you actually can take off with this thing. I don't think they've changed how aerodynamics work since I built this thing, so I think this should work. For very quick movement. This is a very ghetto build, but boy is it fucking effective. Lockheed AC-130. Yes, that's the armed variant, though, that has fucking giant guns. They have no chance against a helicopter. I actually don't think they do stand much of a chance against a helicopter. Well, it would help if I was, like, pointed in the right direction. That took my repair thing? Are you fucking serious? Well, they appear to have disabled me with the fucking damage they already dealt. Because I don't seem to be able to get back up into the air at all. My ground attack helicopter is not very good at attacking ground. Come on. Oh, just fucking kill me already. I love this game. It's wonderful. I need a fucking thing. I need iron, which means I need to go all the way back to the fucking meadows. Where's that marker? It's over there. Of course it's behind me. Excuse me? What the fuck just happened? Like, I know my helicopter's not fucking great, but it hasn't done that recently. Why do I lean so hard to the right? Like, I get it's that fucking, it's the thing. It's the thing that does that. It's really annoying. This is an acceptable place to park for this town over here. I'll go to this town. Just make sure I actually spawn in here. There we go. Alright. Real quick, I'm gonna do a small thing to the Scheisen wagon. Oh, that one can't be used, huh? Okay. What else do I have access to? Control? Perfect. Let's roll. Bird moved my laptop turn off. That's funny. Defeated by bird. Oh shit, you know what? If I get enough ignition berries, I can actually make a dragon engine. Which could be useful. Let's see. I need aluminum. There's no aluminum over here, I don't think, in the wetlands. No, there is aluminum in the wetlands. Right, I forgot they changed that. It's not sulfur over there anymore, it's aluminum now. Right. That's actually the perfect place to go then, because it's got aluminum and iron, the two things I need. The Scheisen wagon is now very heavily armed. I do wish the enemy bases gave you more stuff, because they don't really give you much. Especially for how difficult they are to attack in hard mode. Get bullied, scrub. I don't have energy shields on this thing. Absolutely bullied that guy. Bro, it's stationary. How you gonna miss stationary targets, bro? Hey, I didn't explode the vehicle that time. That's unusual. Normally, these vehicles explode when I get out of them. Oh, there's all the sulfur. I don't know how much sulfur I need, if any, but I'm gonna grab some, because why not? Apparently the rocket has that kind of range, apparently. Alright. Did I not pick up that repair token? Oh, wait. Did they change that? Do I actually not pick up repair tokens if you don't need them now? Is that a thing from the PvP update? It is. Nifty. That's nice. Alright, let's go get some more actual resources. The thing we're here for, not just killing things. We're not here just to kill things. We're here to get resources, damn it. This thing is so bloody heavily armed now, though, that I honestly am having a hard time remembering which buttons do what on this thing. Bird is back. Oh no, not the bird. Is it the word, though? Did you know that the bird is the word? You know, it doesn't look like they removed all the sulfur, but the sulfur is not present on the map anymore. So I thought they removed all the sulfur, but apparently it's just around now. It's looking at you. The bird. It desires a cracker. Is that an offensive bird stereotype? Well, I don't think that was called for. I don't think that was called for at all. My car. Game? What the fuck was that? Let's see if I can replicate that real quick. What? What the fuck was that? What? That was some bullshit right there. Excuse me while I explode from tapping a tree. AA tree. I EMP myself. I EMP'd myself. See, if these guys want to be this annoying, they need to drop, like, iron and, like, actual useful resources, not just mechanical parts. I know that's how you get mechanical parts, by killing Bot and Axe, but, like, come on now. You can give me a little more resources on hard. I am on hard, after all. Or is it called veteran difficulty, I think? Oh, that solid iron I can collide with and be fine. A tree I touch and I explode. Well, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling kind of lied to. I ain't seen any aluminum over here yet. Just sulfur and iron. And a few ignition berries here and there. Oh, there's some aluminum. need to go deeper. Yeah, I know. I'm mostly just trolling. Mostly. I keep forgetting which button is the fucking missile. Yep, this thing puts in a lot of work with these upgrades. Got the bird to stop attacking you. Nice. I go around this way. Have I been around this way? I don't know that I have. Or at least not recently enough that I remember what's back here. Oh, wait, isn't this the way up to the Mega Drill? Yeah, it's the way up to the Mega Drill. Very rude of you to get EMP'd and stay facing me. It's very rude. What do you mean it's rude of me to bully you relentlessly with EMPs? Sure, it's fine. How much iron are we up to at this point? 304. That's probably enough. Because I'm mainly just making slopes with those. I'm not really making big pieces. I'm just making slopes. Not gonna stop me from collecting more, though. I'm gonna drive by it. Okay, there are a lot of you assholes over here. Oh, I thought for sure that missile would hit since it's fucking trees. Oh, that iron block saved it. Apparently, I can't hit it from this close. Ruh-roh, Scooby. Did that guy just give up on fighting me? Like a helicopter tank for transport purposes as well. Maybe later. I don't have the power cores or resources to do that anyway, really. Okay, I need more aluminum, please. I mean, I'll take all the iron, but I do need more aluminum, please. There's some aluminum. Not a great amount of aluminum, but it's aluminum. That works for me. I probably should look on the map again to find where there's better sources of aluminum. I know there's a lot in the Scorched area, but I don't have, like, a reliable flyer for harvesting resources. That's not really something I'm really capable of building with my skill level. I'm not exactly good at this game. No, this was from the depths, it's a different story. Or if I had gyros, that's a different story, because gyros are just a cheaty thing, practically. Like, it feels like cheating compared to everything else, you know, using gyros. It's just too good. You know the mobile game called Pocket Ants is the best. No, I don't play any mobile games. Oi, firing up through the fucking floor at me? That's unfair as shit. Oh, that's bullshit. I was barely on the range of that. And all it did was fire my missile twice. Rude. Rocket, not missile. Okay, where are the assholes who are underground? They fell off the map and they were shooting bullets up at me from underground. Asshole. That's what you get. Hear me out. Flying USS Iowa battleship. In a different game, maybe. If I was playing From the Depths, sure. I would honestly just say, yeah, absolutely. If we were playing From the Depths. We're not playing From the Depths, unfortunately. Because From the Depths has a much more advanced building system in this game. Bird is attacking the laptop and I can't stop it. Well, that's just... seems like a you issue. Good luck. Good luck at dealing with that. I got a tiny amount of aluminum in this area. Okay, where can I find more aluminum in this? Besides from the Scorch. Wasteland says Aqualite. Croak Caves, in theory, has aluminum. The Mud Flats does not, in fact, have aluminum. There's the Vortex. I don't know what that is. Oh, right, that's where the drill was. There's more land on the other side of the Vortex? I didn't know that. I'm gonna set a waypoint over there and go investigate. Where is that? Over there? Oh, I can definitely take off. I've got plenty of space over here. Alternatively, I have an even better idea. Hang on. Can you give me a tank cannon to stop? I can give you a rocket. Oh, that was an EMP. There you go, there's a rocket. Now this looks like a takeoff strip if I've ever seen one. Oh, it's literally just like a little spit of land over here. Okay. I might as well explore it just so I can get it all on my map. The bird is gone in its cage. Blown up by a rocket. What a shame. That's gold. I don't really care that much, I'm gonna be honest. I'm looking for aluminum. Or anything else. There's more gold over here. And glowfruit? Of all things? There's bismuth over here. There's also a free blueprint. Oh no, a tree! Okay, it's okay. We just climbed with the ground instead of the tree. We're safe. There's some aqualite up here. Whee! Swamp Explorer. Huh. If speed is not a requirement, that's funny. Yeah, speed in mud is, not exactly an easily achievable thing. Unless you're using monster truck tires, in which case then it's probably quite simple. No more resources here, unfortunately. Is that everything on the map in that area? Yes, it is. I got that little tiny spit of land right here that's not on my map yet. Smidgen more. And got it. Some gold under there. Looks like a spit more over here. I don't know why I'm bothering to explore the map now. I don't know why I'm doing this, but... well, because I have a actually decent vehicle. What about like the outskirts of this? Is there a decent amount of resources on the outskirts? Because the blimp can mine stuff. Looking for aluminum specifically. I'll take titanium and stuff like that, but I'd prefer aluminum. Because, yeah, Sulfur Depth says it has aluminum. Do I need a submarine? I don't have a diving bell or anything like that, so I can't really go into the Sulfur Depths. I need some fuel. I misjudged the depth on that. Well then. To be fair, I did crash at very high speed. Somewhere over here is hostiles. Let's tag the sulfur depth specifically. Like where it says that is, essentially, and see what we can do about gathering some resources there. clip that slightly. The fastest ground vehicle is a plane, don't you know? This is not a real plane. This is essentially a missile. That if you don't get enough speed off, it can't actually take off. It just skims the ground like a firework. It's a terrible design. It is what it is, though. Just gain some altitude. That's all I'm trying to do is gain altitude. Are you fucking serious right now? Game, cooperate with me, please. All I'm trying to do is gain some altitude. What the fuck? Why are you suddenly unpilotable? That one's not even my fault, that was a tree. I'm getting real pissed off right now, game. Why? Why? Why are you doing this to me now? Fuck it. Now it's a blimp. Can't stop me from going up now, game. Looking for 2 white flak cannons and 3 dogfighters to kill. Don't see any flak guns yet. Also don't see much in the way of resources down here. There's some aluminum coming into view at render distance there. Sulfur, there's plenty of sulfur in the sulfur depths, believe it or not. Add 2 guns to that thing. Nope, it doesn't fly as well then. Trust me. That thing is purely for transport. There is no point in putting guns on it. It's for speed. To get me to and from my destinations. When I'm just traveling. Because I don't have fast travel, because I'm playing on hard mode. Oi, Eva, don't spam the chat. So much for there being aluminum in here. I know there was technically a aluminum that I collected, but, like, that was it. I just saw 1. Oh, okay. Eva, like, it's like every streamer's rule of don't spam. Why would you think it was ever okay to spam in a streamer's chat? It's like stream etiquette 101. Holy shit. I am, I'm not gonna lie, getting a little sick of this game right now. There we go. I see, this worked last time I heated up my spawn. Why do you tap the thrust? Because it just kind of works better that way for this design. Because these engines overheat. Something fierce. So for example, right there. Here, I'll show you. Let's try and start like 100-ish. So let's get above 100. Okay, so I hit it at right about 100. We got to 205. And then we get down to 125 again. And it takes longer and longer for us to accelerate. Whereas we accelerate faster overall if we tap it. Like this. See? See the difference there? Hey, there's an artillery pod. It's not a white artillery pod, though. You learn something new every day. Oh, hey, those guys are back. Great. Let's see what I can do about leaving those guys intact. Finding different artillery pods to shoot down. Also, I'm very curious to see how well my helicopter does against fucking jets. I'm very curious. Pretty fucking good at the moment. If I can stop crashing. Like, why can I not just stay level? What the fuck is happening right now? Come on. Level out. Level out. Come on. See, this guy's coming back around, and we need to fucking do that. There we go. Alright, that's good enough. The helicopter has enough control that I can occasionally absolutely murk somebody with it. But, like, it's not consistent is the problem. And its problems aren't consistent either. Do those guys not respawn if I don't take their stuff? Is that what's happening here? Because I took those guys' stuff and they respawned. This guy I didn't. And he hasn't respawned yet. I think that might be what's happening here, which is a slight problem. Boy, there's some aluminum. Sometimes you see that crash with no context. I love it. Thanks, Mallow. Also, welcome to the stream. No, 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 no. Could have been worse. Could have been better. looking for more, aluminum, I guess. Look around, like, the craggy bits, I guess, is probably my best bet. Yeah, there's some right there. This seems to what they want you to do here. They want you to have, like, a very VTOL capable vehicle. A vehicle capable of good vertical mobility in this area. Which is why I wanted a helicopter. But apparently I'm bad at helicopters. I was like, you better give me that. Oh, come on. The thing I needed was the fuel, not the fucking repair token. I will fucking land on it and switch to the goddamn car, apparently, to get the fuel. Apparently that's the only way to get the fuel in this goddamn business. Please pull over your helicopter to ask it to walk straight. It will fail and you will be under arrest. Probably. Like I said, who gave me a blimp license? Who gave me any kind of license? Except for cars. The only thing I should be allowed to drive is cars. There's a disturbing lack of aluminum in this fucking game. Like, come on, game. Give me aluminum. That's what I want. That's what I need. I need the aluminum. The aluminum. You know what? Technically, he can't do jack shit to me from up here. Like, what's he gonna do? Fucking suffer. That's what he's gonna do. Though apparently I can't aim straight down? Excuse me? Was I just locked onto his shield? Because I believe I still see him right there, thank you, game. Apparently I can't aim straight down. Fascinating. I don't like it when you can't fucking shoot back, do ya? Seems like a you problem. Gun, please behave yourself. What are you doing? This is the longest kill in existence. Where do you think you're running to, sir? I have the high ground. Or in this case, the high no ground. In space, the explosion looked normal. In real life, no. In this game, probably. No, the explosions look different in space in real life. Okay. Looking for aluminum. Has anyone seen some aluminum around here? I see a lot of not aluminum around. There's some aluminum. Aluminum spotted. Engage. Need more aluminum. That's a bridge. Slash tree branch. Oh, hey, look, a whole lot of aluminum. You've seen a lot. A lot of aluminum? I haven't. I've seen a lot of resources, but not a lot of aluminum. This feels like a trap. This feels like something should spawn down here. Oh, this is where the tanks originally were, wasn't it? I killed them already. Are you sure you've seen a lot of aluminum? Or do you just think you've seen a lot of resources? Because these are fucking everywhere, but they don't have aluminum in them. I'm not here for them. There's some aluminum. Oh, that's the same aluminum I already gathered. It already respawned once. Because I've gathered this aluminum already. It's the yellow bits on the rock. What are you talking about? Yeah, it is the yellow bits on the rock. It looks like that. I've collected every bit of aluminum I've seen. I don't know what aluminum you're seeing that I'm not collecting. If you're referring to that, that is not aluminum. Like those little things down there, that's not aluminum. Those are like swamp gas. They don't do anything. They're like this area's version of trees. Are you winning, friend? Not really, no. We should have those start retracted. There's some over there. Some bismuth bit ahead. Just float on over this aluminum real quick. How much aluminum is that at this point? 356. That's probably enough. Wow, that is the most nestled out of the way aluminum. Oh yeah, I was supposed to go kill artillery pods, but I never actually found any. That's a problem. The white one specifically. Oh, there's two in the base, aren't there? Which is like right next to the frogget rescue that I'm pretty sure I have to do. Actually, no, the frogget rescue's over there. The base is over here. Huh. Oh right, the frogget rescue's gonna be next to the murder death machines. Alright, let's put that away for right now. That's fine. It'll be back later. And let's go ahead and pull out my work in progress guy. Because now I should be able to make more of those delightful slopes that I need 4 of. I love this game's engine. Oh, thank you very much. That. of these wedges, because I can do that more efficiently with a 3 by... Ooh, hold on. No, that's a 3 by... That's too big. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Okay, then. Noted. I guess I will have to do all the 4x1s. Or little 3x1s instead. Yep. It's too big. Okay, there we go. Now, question. Can I fit these guys in there like that? I don't think I can. Because they are... I really need that out of the way, please. Just for a moment. Yeah, they are 4 tall, not 3 tall. So I can't actually fit them in that exact spot. Now, if I was to make this 1 bigger on top, if I did this... moved it up and out 1. Like that. Really? That doesn't connect. Are you serious? That'll connect in the wrong way. Yeah, it'll make it smaller, not bigger. Okay. That's really annoying. That doesn't work. What does fit there? I'm sure there's at least one piece here that can make that extend further. What is this again? 3x2x2? That's the 3x2x2. And wedge corner 2x2x2. Oh, that doesn't work either. I need this to continue getting bigger. This looks like the AC-130. This is the AC-130. That is the intent at the very least. Do I need to use like 2 pieces here to equal 1 piece? Oh, this is some rimworld ass music right now, I'm gonna be honest. This really does not want to work or cooperate with me in any way, does it? I don't think this would help. No, this is not the right piece. Close, but not quite. 4x2? I mean, that's a lot more iron to spend. Kind of? That doesn't really make it bigger, it just makes it longer. Okay, what if I do this? Doesn't really work at all, does it? That's really frustrating. Wedges? Again, that just extends it. That doesn't make it bigger. I don't think this piece exists in Trailmakers. And that's a shame. Because I really could use it. Like, it'd get bigger slightly like that, but not really in a good way. Because if I could squeeze all the froggets into the space, that would be very convenient. It is 4x2, right? Yeah, it's 4x2. work either. I can fit one row in there like that, but I can't fit the second row in there like that. Surely there's a way I can make this bigger. Like, surely that's possible, right? There's gotta be a way. I'm just gonna try pieces until I find something that works, I guess. You know, again, that just extends it. That doesn't actually make it bigger. Like, without that horrible chunk-looking crap like that. Inverted corners? I don't know if inverted corners would help me here, but I'm willing to try them. No, this is like a completely different shape. This is completely unhelpful. Yeah, that's not helpful at all. Does anyone play this game that knows what piece I'm looking for here that would actually help? Because there's no more pieces than this, right? This is all of them. As far as streamlining stuff goes, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is all of them. Like, there's the new stabilizer that came out with this DLC. There's like, there's the new weapons. They're all in here. What piece? I'm trying. Eva, have you been paying attention at all? I'm trying to expand this out one more, but, like, when I do this, it leaves that horrible fucking gap right there. I'm trying to make that a smooth cone going out more, but it just isn't working. Like, there's no piece that actually fits there for that purpose. Mini torpedo launchers? Yeah, there's all the parts that can't normally get. Try the inverted corner 2x2. Didn't I just do that? There isn't an inverted corner 2x2. There's wedge pieces, but that's not gonna work. This? I mean, there's no way this goes together. What if I just replace that with an angled slope? Can I do that? Like if I did this? No, not really. Thank you for trying, Pugo. That piece doesn't exist, unfortunately. Is it? It's not under, like, Mega Drills, is it? No, it's not. Just checking to make sure that piece doesn't actually exist. I wonder if that... Does that piece exist in, like, creative mode and they just forgot to add it to this mode, do you think, Pugo? Because I don't play this game outside of the campaigns. Here, hang on. Being unable to save structure. How is the cockpit not connected to this thing? I mean, actually, technically, it's not. We can fix that real quick. Make this a nice sturdy connection in case we get shot at with our cargo plane. That has been known to happen in history, people shooting at cargo planes. It's not very common, but it does happen. Restart when you return. Last like 2 minutes ago. Ugh. I really don't want that to restart, but it's just 3 dogfighters. I don't care. Let's just go test zone. Thank you. No. No. Streamlining. No. Oh, it's all the same pieces. There's no missing pieces. There's DLC stuff that I don't own. There's lots of DLC stuff I don't own. Rocket engine. Jesus. Yeah, that's what my plane, that's what my helicopter needs, is a rocket engine, right? That's definitely what that needs. I don't know. There just isn't a way to, like, make that expand. Which feels wrong. Like, there should be a way to make that work, right? Like, I'm not the only one that feels like that shouldn't be that way. What about, like, a windshield? Wow, that's way bigger than I thought it would be. Never mind. That looks like it would work. Kinda. It's actually slightly too large, actually, now I look at it. Yeah, and the hitbox is... Nope, that won't work at all. Smooth panel. Yeah, that's pretty good. That would be nice to have. But, spoiler alert, I don't have that unlocked yet. Square panel. There just isn't a piece for this, I guess. Which is weird. I feel like that piece should exist, you know? What if I simply did this? This is the, like, the extension to that. Yeah, that's the extension to that. So what if I just, like, did that? And figured out how to make that look okay to attach to that. Because that's as far out roughly as I want it. So I want it, like, no, correction, I want it there. And I need to make that look okay. What if I took one of these, slap that bad boy on here? No, that still doesn't work. What if I got rid of this whole section? I simply move that up to, like, there. I got one back, so I can actually have some space to work. And tried to attach that to that. How would that work? What if I did, like, this guy? No. That is not working. Piston glitch blocks. I don't want to piston glitch things, and also I don't know how to do that. I want this, I don't want to beat the game with, like, glitches or anything like that. I know, like, they haven't removed it, so the developers don't give a shit, but, like, I give a shit, you know? Call it honor rules if you want. But I just don't know how this is possible. I don't know if it is possible, I should say. God. That's the right, like, size. If I wanted to just go straight back with it, that would work. Piston glitching is just nice for visuals. That's, it also, eliminates drag, I'm pretty sure. Like, there's a way you can do it that it eliminates drag as well. Which is one of the reasons I don't want to do it. Okay, I have that, but that doesn't help me in any way. That's different. Now, hold on a minute. What if I did this? No, that's not even. God, is there just, like, no way to do this? What I'm trying to do. I'm coming to that conclusion that this may be actually impossible, the thing I want to do, without piston glitching. Which, you are correct, Pugo. Pugo. It is nice for visuals. I just don't think I can make it work. Also, that's not even connected. Seriously? Oh yeah, of course not. There's nothing there to connect it to. I think the game is determined to say, fuck you. That's still that's another different angle. How many different angle rounded wedges do we need? I know, we'll put a cone on it. That'll help. No. All the angles. Yeah, but apparently we're missing this one, though. Rented 2x4x2. Which, that's the right angle. Rounded 2x4x2 is the correct angle for that, apparently. Okay. But then we can't, like, make that go down again. Like, we can't make it go out. And if I add another one of these onto it, it will look wrong. Yeah. That's the exact same problem we're still having the same problem here. That didn't actually help. I don't see how this would help in any way. Make a long line of blockers and then hinge them. Make a long line of blockers and then hinge them. What? What do you mean? What do you mean by that? Oh! Wait, I think I know what you mean. You mean, like... I actually shouldn't have deleted all that. To do something like... Where's the correct angle on this? It was 2x2x whatever. Right? We do that. We have that angle there. And then we do... like, streamlining. Get rid of the fucking wedges. I don't need them right now. And we do... What was it? It was... Not rounded wedge. It was rounded... 2x4? Was that it? That's the wrong thing. What is that? Rounded corner 1x2. Nope. Brown it. There it is. You mean, like, do that, and then angle them using a hinge? Is that what you're trying to say? So, like, what do... it's under movement, I think. For mechanical. And then I just need a... Yes, but wouldn't I then have to piston glitch it back into itself so it looks okay? Because otherwise there'd be an air gap in it. And then we end up with the exact same thing we were trying to avoid. Like, something like that. Because that kinda does work if I was to, like, replicate that across all 4 sides. However, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time for today. For Trailmakers, at least. I'll be back in an hour with Halo Reach Co-op with Ader Vespernox and Adina Taros. If you are looking for more information on that, or if you would like alerts when I'm about to go live, ladies and gentlemen, you can head to the Discord in the description down below. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I've been Davidios. This has been Trailmakers. Have a good night.